So, what I'm going to teach you today is how to identify the theme or the lesson of a story and support your thinking with key details from the text. We're going to use the video Snack Attack that we watched on Monday in order to do this. So, first, let's understand what theme is. So, theme is the overall lesson that a character learns throughout a story. This lesson can also be something that is applied to our own life. And so we want to make sure that it is an overall theme. We're going to talk more about that in a second. I'm going to hit pause and ask you to please write down the definition for theme. Okay. So in Snack Attack, what lesson does the old lady learn? So what lesson do you think the old lady learns in Snack Attack? I'm going to have you really quickly tell your partner what you think the old lady learns. So you might have said this: you should not make quick assumptions. So the old lady learns that you should not make quick assumptions. She assumes that the cookies are hers and that the boy is stealing her cookies. But really, her cookies were in her purse the whole time. So she actually he wasn't taking her cookies, and she was just assuming that he was. So now we're going to determine the theme from the lesson. So if the old lady learns that you should not make quick assumptions, then the lesson is this. The theme statement is this. One theme in the film Snack Attack is that you should not make quick assumptions. So really quick, I'm going to hit the pause button, and I would like you to write this theme statement on the plot chart that we finished up on Monday or Tuesday, depending on what class you're in. All right. So, like I said, in order to support our theme, we need to understand what key details are so that we can support that theme. So key details are important details in the text that help support your thinking. I just want to make a note on that. Key details is textual evidence that can be summarized details from the text or sentences written word for word from the text. You put these sentence by or word for word in quotation marks. So if I ever tell you to put your thinking in quotes, that's what I mean. So I'm going to have you pause and write down the definition for key details. All right. Key details are important details in the text that help support your thinking. So one theme in Snack Attack, in the film Snack Attack, is that you should not make quick assumptions, right? So the three important key details that I pulled were first, that the old lady assumes that the boy is stealing her cookies. This helps support that she was making an assumption about him, right? Because she was assuming that he was stealing her cookies. The second thing that I pulled out is this. Let's just highlight that so you guys can see it. So when the old lady seems upset, the boy splits the last cookie. That helps support that you should not make assumptions about other people, right? And then the final detail that I pulled is that the old lady realizes that her cookies were in her purse the whole time. So if she would have just paid attention, she would have seen that her cookies were there the whole time, and she was just making quick assumptions about the boy. So what your assignment is going to be today is you're going to go back to the story 11 by Sandra Cisneros that we read on last week, and you're going to identify the lesson that Rachel learns. So first I want you to identify the lesson. What is the lesson that Rachel learns in the story 11 by Sandra Cisneros? You're going to take that lesson and you're going to turn it into a theme statement. So you might say, in 11 by Sandra Cisneros, one theme in 11 by Sandra Cisneros is blank. Then you're going to find three key details to support your thinking. Again, that can be summarized textual evidence from the text or sentences written word for word. Remember that when you write sentences word for word, you need to put that in quotation marks. All right, you got this.